New body camera footage contradicts a Georgia sheriff's claim, and it's now a civil rights claim. A historically black college's lacrosse team was pulled over on a bus in Georgia for an alleged traffic violation, then searched for drugs without probable cause. Here's video taken from inside the bus.
Why I'm coming on the bus right now is to tell y'all that we're gonna check y'all's luggage. Okay? If there is anything in y'all's luggage, we're probably gonna find it. Okay? I'm not looking for a little bit of marijuana, but I'm pretty sure you guys as chaperones are probably gonna be disappointed in you if we find it. You guys are on a lacrosse team, correct?
Yes.
So if there is something in there that is questionable, please tell me now. Because if we find it, guess what? We're not going to be able to help you. Okay? You go over to the state of Georgia, marijuana is still illegal in the state of Georgia. Okay? Anything that you can put marijuana in, maybe a device where you smoke it, maybe something that you would weigh it, like a set of scales, anything. Okay? If there's nothing, then I'm thankful to make my job a lot easier. We're going to get this done, and we'll have you guys on your way. Okay? You guys have any more questions for me? Have I explained it pretty good?
Yes.
Okay.
The Delaware State University president saying today it violated their civil rights and filing a formal complaint to the Department of Justice.
From our standpoint, the evidence is clear and compelling. We believe the stop and search raises serious constitutional and civil rights issues. I do believe that there was some implicit bias in how those officers conducted themselves.
6 deputies and a police dog searched them for drugs and found none. Liberty County Sheriff William Bowman saying this week no personal items on the bus were searched. But the body camera footage tells the real story. You can see the officers rifling through personal belongings. Contradicts the sheriff's account. Here the deputies are opening a gift given to one of the students. A team player asking the deputy the key question.
How do we go from being illiterate to doing drug bags and
All right, well, he stopped me for a traffic, well, didn't stop y'all for a traffic violation. He stopped the driver for a traffic violation. Okay? While he's conducting his business, I can bring my dog out for free air seal. That's what I've done.
Delaware's Attorney General calling for a federal investigation, writing, quote, "These students and coaches were not in the proverbial wrong place at the wrong time." Joining me now, Pamela Jenkins, head coach of Delaware State University's women's lacrosse team. She was on the bus. Thank you so much for being here. Watching that footage, I just need to know what was going through your mind as this was all unfolding.
Still in disbelief that coming from a game that we experienced, that it's just traumatizing to think that our ladies were accused of something like that.
Yeah, I imagine it was shocking in the moment. I imagine it continues to be shocking now. How are you doing? How are the players doing?
We're a strong group of strong women, and we're banding together with our families, and we're thankful to get this story out to create change. It's overwhelming, and seeing the video over and over again just reminds us of what we went through. But we know that there's a bigger cause of why we're doing this and why this happened. So it's our hope that as we go through this and at the conclusion that no one will have to go through this again.
Have you spoken with any investigators? Have your students?
Not that I'm aware of. I have not, no.
As I mentioned, the new body camera video contradicts the sheriff's account from this week. Watch.
No personal items on the bus or person were searched. The deputies was not aware that this school was a historically black or aware of the race or the occupants due to the height of the vehicle.
Your reaction?
So upsetting to watch them just go through their things, their personal items. Just such a violation of their privacy. Just thinking of the scholar athletes that we have on our team, it just makes me very upset that the world now is seeing what they carry with them on their trips. And that's not just our players' bags, but then as coaches as well, going through our personal belongings. It's just such a huge invasion of our privacy.
Sheriff Bowman also said he didn't think this was racial profiling. Here's that clip.
Although I do not believe any racial profiling took place based on the information I currently have, I welcome feedback from our community on ways that our law enforcement practices can be improved.
What feedback is he getting? What feedback would you want to give?
So the racial profiling took place after the bus driver came off of the bus to talk to the police officer, and the police officer then went to address our team. That's when he saw that we're a predominantly Black team. And he goes off the bus, and that's when the search starts. So that's where the racial profiling comes into play. Yes, when they stopped the bus, they had no idea who was in the bus, but before searching our belongings and then accusing us of having marijuana on the bus, they knew the makeup of our team.
This has been called I'm sorry, finish your thought, Pamela.
I was just going to say, I welcome talking to him if he wants to hear that from us. But I think the message from our team has been pretty clear, that we felt violated, and that happened because we were African American, and the majority of our team was.
You've said to me that you believe in all of this there is a greater purpose. What is that greater purpose?
I think that greater purpose is to bring awareness that this is still happening. I've never heard of this in all of my years of coaching, been a part of a team getting stopped like this. And I think the purpose is that we're the last ones that this happens to. And hopefully in the future that no one has to worry about this when going to a game or returning to campus.
Pamela Jenkins, thank you so much for being with us and for your time.
Thank you for having me.